Hi, my name is Philip and welcome to this video in which I explain how to obtain a drone permit in Thailand. So you're probably here because you just found out that Thailand requires a drone permit for every drone weighing over 2 kilograms or having a camera, which, let's be honest, that's basically every drone. Yeah, the penalties can be really harsh, so you probably want to be on the safe side and apply for a drone permit. So the good thing is that I just went through this process. I just got my permit today, and it sounded like a lot of hassle, but it actually wasn't. And in this video, I just want to share my experience with you. Before we start, there's actually two important things to consider. One is that you cannot apply for the permit before your trip to Thailand. And that's because the application forms require you to upload the photo of the immigration stamp which you get on arrival. The second thing is that the order of application matters. So basically the process involves 3 different applications to 3 different institutions. One is the NBTC, which is the National Broadcasting and Telecommunications Commission. The second one is the CAAT, the Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand. And the third one is the insurance company. And the tricky part is that you have to apply to the NBTC first. And that's because when you applied for the CAAT permit, you already have to have a permission from the NBTC. It sounds really complicated, but actually it's not. So let's just go through the process together. We're starting off on the website of the NBTC. And by the way, I'm posting all of the links to the different websites in the description of this video. After you've created your account, updated your profile, you just open the new registration of drone form. You check your personal details, enter some information about your visa, and then about your drone and remote controller. And then you go to the documents section. And here they require a copy of your passport, basically a scan, as well as of your visa. And the only declaration of conformity is a document, a form that has to be downloaded from here. You just fill it out and sign it digitally and re-upload again. It looks like this. And they also require a photo of your drone, of its serial number, with a clear QR code or barcode, as well as the controller serial number. And just before you click submit, you select the office, the NBTC office to which you want to apply. And the trick here is to select one that has fewer number of applications. So here, for example, the central office has 90 applications, but when you switch to the regional office of the NBTC, also in Bangkok, it will show you that there's only 1 application. Now, as you can see here, I submitted my application on the 17th of May, and then on the next day I already received an invoice from the NBTC. It looked like this, and then with this document I had to go to the Krung Thai Bank branch, and there's a lot of them in Bangkok, with my passport, and pay the 214 baht in cash at the counter, and basically that's when the payment was done. 2 days later, my application was approved and I got the certificate of registration, which allowed me to apply to the CAAT. In the meantime, I started organizing my liability insurance. It doesn't have to be a Thai insurance company, it can be whatever company you want. Just keep in mind that it has to be for a value of minimum 1 million baht. The insurance certificate has to be written in English and it needs to state some details about the drone. This costs around 20 to 30 euros depending on the coverage. I got a worldwide coverage actually in Poland for less than 20 euros. I think it was about 18 euros. So yeah, it's quite cheap and it might be useful to consider one that has global coverage instead of just Thai, in case you want to travel to other countries too. Once I had a certificate from my insurance company, I could apply for the CAAT certificate. Here again, create an account, fill out the form. Similar as before, with one difference that here you also need to enter the details about your insurance policy. Then in the document section, you have to download the self-declaration form. This document is either in Thai or in English. The English version is here. You can again fill it out, sign it digitally, re-upload, and then apart from this, the other usual documents, copy of visa, passport. Here you also needed to submit the insurance policy certificate. Note that this document needs to mention your drone's serial number, weight, as well as information about the geographical scope of the insurance policy. And that was basically it. So for me, the whole process took exactly 2 weeks. It was definitely less of a hassle than how it used to be before, because before you had to go physically to the authorities and bring the documents with you and so on, so it took way longer. But now you can do it basically online. Obviously, if you don't find any other solution, you have to go to the bank and pay in cash, especially if you don't have a Thai bank account. But it's completely doable, and looking, for example, at this beautiful view just behind me, you can see that it's completely worth it. There's so many amazing spots to fly in Thailand, and so if you really want to bring your drone with you, just apply. So guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please like and leave a comment so more people can see it. Yeah, I wish you safe flights over Thailand with your drone and your permit.